everyone, welcome to the Tip Off, a roundup of eco tips by HOMETHINGS. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you will know that the year has changed. It's not 2019 anymore. Welcome to 2020. It's our first tip off of the year and of the week, obviously. It's a weekly roundup type thing, just roll with it, please. Now, although I try and avoid the whole new year, new me type vibe, I am a bit of a fan of a new year, better me, new habits kind of thing. And so I thought I'd pile together some sustainable resolutions that I've adopted for myself this January, and I'd love to know what yours are too. So whilst I'm busy trying to keep a lid on my overconsumption in January, and forever, realistically, and avoid the January sales as much as possible, although it's very hard when I'm constantly getting emails shoved in my face of buy this, buy that, sale, 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 sale. Let's take a look at a few of my sustainable resolutions. So number 1 is walk more. Now, as RuPaul said, you're not stuck in traffic, you are traffic. Transport is the UK's highest emitting sector, which is gross. And whilst it's not always possible to avoid transportation completely, switching to public transport instead of driving your own car on your own is a really good place to start. Or better still, why not shake things up a little bit and cycle or walk? I've changed my route into work, which means that I'm walking more on either side of my normal commute. And whilst that means that I may need to refine my timekeeping skills a little bit, I do feel a tiny bit better about myself that I'm not contributing to the overall air pollution, and I'm upping my step counts. It's a bit of a win-win scenario. Number 2 is to try and be more plant-based. Now, that's more of like an overarching resolution because I have been trying to be plant-based for the last 2 years, and originally that's been stimulated by the fact that I have Crohn's disease, but more recently it's been a more conscious decision to try and help the planet. Reducing industrial farming is critical in reducing the climate emergency that we find ourselves in. I mean, that's pretty scary as it is, but if you need another reason to give up those beef burgers, that's it, I'm looking at you. Just know that the livestock industry emits as much carbon as the world's entire transport sector. Ooh. And number 3 is to use less single-use plastic. There's a lot of uses in that sentence. Use less single-use plastic. Plastic pollution is set to quadruple by 2050. Quadruple. Why? And instead of companies rethinking their business models to be more circular, businesses are pumping out the recycle narrative as if that means something good. But given that only 9% of all plastic produced is actually recycled, I think it's time to avoid using single-use plastic as much as possible at all. Say no to the disposable cutlery when you get your lunch. Or better still, bring in your own lunch from home, but that's a different story. Take your own coffee cup to Pret. You won't be buying those plastic cups, and I think you get 50p off. Or sign up to a brand like HOMETHINGS, that is aiming to remove single-use plastic from your home. And we're launching soon. How soon? Well, you're just gonna have to join the mailing list and you'll be the first to find out. Very guilty plug. So to round up my sustainable New Year's resolutions, walk more, it's eat more plant-based, and it's to use less single-use plastic. Or avoid it completely, either or. I would love to know about yours. Put them in the comments below, share them with the team, and we'll have a look. Thanks so much guys, stay tuned.